Xbox is where it's at.
No, I guess my 5-year-old headset just finally kicked the can.
Yeah. It's longer than most headsets. I think my Beats lasted like 4 years before I had to get these ones, and I've had these ones for about a year now too. Because I think I got these for Christmas last year. I can't remember. I don't know, dude. It sucks getting old. I can't tell when stuff happened now. It's like
Shit, I
I
fucking
was like,
remember what happened yesterday.
yeah, for real. That's just because I'm an alcoholic, though.
Hell yeah,
Yeah. What's going on with you, dude?
dude.
Hmm,
Fucking busy.
same.
I have. I counted before I left today. I have 10,000 pounds of potatoes in general.
Damn, dude. Yeah, we just put out like a little potato train too, which they don't usually go for, right by the entrances at my store. But I think this was a special occasion. Plus, I mean, Thanksgiving's less than a week away now.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, dude, I've been closing so much, and then if I'm not closing, I'm working late. So it's been a crazy couple of weeks. Which is why we did not have an episode last week, people. Welcome to episode 106 of the Trainwreck Podcast. Yeah, I know we suck. We've missed 2 episodes during football season. We have jobs, we have lives, we have women.
but it's okay, Cody. We could blame Gino for this problem.
Yeah, I know. I'm blaming Gino for my tiny pecker. Dude, that reminds me actually, I had to work in the freezer extensively today for like probably about an hour. I had to go in the bathroom just to remind myself I was still a man.
What
I was
had you doing? Like
freezing.
doing pies and all that?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Dude, and like I don't know if it's like some kind of PTSD or what, but dude, I'm freaking freezing my ass off in here. Like I just turned my fan off and all that. Like that's the first time that fan's been off since summer. I'm like, dude, I almost threw on a second hoodie. Like I'm wearing a pretty thick button up underneath this, and plus my hoodie. I'm about to throw on another hoodie. I'm
The
freaking freezing
trick
my balls.
is you don't wear a fucking big ass jacket. You wear a hoodie like yours you're wearing right now.
Yep. About to throw on that OKC Thunder one actually, and then on top of this, I'm about to go out after we get done recording. So I don't know. Maybe I'll die of frostbite. It's not even that cold, but God, it feels it. Like I
It's
don't
about
even
to
know
get
what.
colder here in a couple of days. It's about hitting the low 30s.
Yeah, but that's just in the morning. I think
Yeah,
I'm not a morning person, so I don't give a shit about that.
I'm a
It's when
real
it's
fucking
like,
early morning person, so it'll affect me.
yeah. Um, I know this is such interesting talk right now about the weather. Um, but
Man,
yeah,
this
I think it's gonna
podcast
be.
matured a lot.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be like mid 50s all this week. So yeah, the fall is here, y'all.
Fucking took forever.
Yeah, I keep saying it with the way the world's going with global warming and all that shit. You'll have freaking snow on the 4th of July, and it will be 100 degrees in Christmas by the time we die, and not just because we live in Oklahoma.
And that's the scary part.
Yeah.
We're used to
And,
this.
mhm. I know. Hell, did you see a tornado hit like Midtown Tulsa the other day? I mean, it wasn't. It was barely a tornado, but it still touched down. It was technically a tornado, even though it wasn't an EF 0. It might have been an EF -1.
It was more
Uh,
touchdown than Raiders during the fucking Cowboys game.
that is true. So let's talk about that. I gave you a 4-minute stay of execution. Say it. Say it.
I
You
wanna,
do
I
the
wanna.
fly. You do the fly Eagles fly bullshit all the time on this show. Give me one. How about them Cowboys?
Raiders.
All right, 4 minutes, 33 seconds. Edit that out. I don't even know how you could say that with even a little bass in your voice with how bad they are.
You know,
Come on, just one. Just say it. You know you want to.
I'm not saying it.
Say it.
I'm not saying it because my
I'll
mom's in
cash
the other
app you.
room. She'll fucking love it too.
I'll get your mom on the podcast.
No, no,
Get your
definitely
mom.
not. Definitely not.
Uh, hell, my mom
I'd
told me
fucking
she.
whip one Super Bowl Cowboys fan and be best friend with the other one and get you two fucking together. Oh god, I will. I can't say that word.
My mom, I guess, heard us record the entire episode last week or 2 weeks ago, and she was just like, "It cracks me up how you say San Francisco." Um, but all right, fine. I'll say, how about them Cowboys?
Yeah, we
Oh
made your
man,
defense look good.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about that game because y'all suck. The real test is going to be this week against the Eagles. But I'll say it because I don't watch the Raiders up close. I get whatever you and Zach send to me, and then I'll watch highlights. So that was the first Raiders game I watched start to finish. Chip Kelly is your guys' problem. I mean, when you
I mean,
call
he is a
only,
problem, but I don't think he's the biggest problem
I
with
think he's the
Iverson.
biggest problem. I mean, when you have your quarterback that's leading the league in interceptions and you decide to throw the ball 40 times, I know the Cowboys defense is awful, but you still got to think about the optics of that. And then when you have your top, 10 draft pick only get 6, 7 carries. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Um, in a game against one of the worst rushing defenses in the league. I mean, yeah, to me, Chip Kelly is the problem with the Raiders. I mean, they have a lot of problems, but he's the biggest one. And I feel like if he was
Every
gone,
coach that is not Patrick Graham is the fucking problem.
mhm.
At this fucking
Yeah,
point, I'm hoping to fucking fire Pete Carroll now. Just
another thing
give
is,
fucking
man,
Patrick the fucking reins at this point.
another thing is, like, I know the Cowboys defense sucks at tackling. Y'all suck at tackling too. Like that touchdown that Pickens scored. I mean, he went by like five motherfuckers to score, and I was
I'm
just
not trying to
like,
make
man,
excuses, but I think there's on the field so goddamn much.
mhm.
I think they just get exhausted at that point. I mean, you look out, when Max got the forced fumble, the defense
Yeah.
looked pretty good, and they kept getting on the field and kept getting on the field, and it get worn and worn out. Because we have a really good, like, few good defense players. Of course, Mad Max. We have a D tackle. I forgot his name. Devin White. He's actually having a comeback year,
Doesn't
and
he play linebacker?
he does play linebacker. And Poe Pomalo, I think his name, our strong safety.
The guy from the Head and Shoulders commercials?
The guy we got from the Commanders.
You didn't even get my joke, did you?
Oh no, I just now realized.
Would have been funny if you would have been like, what, Patrick Mahomes? But one thing I can say after that game is Dak Prescott is the leading candidate for MVP again now. Because
No, man, no.
yes. Okay, who's
It's
ahead?
Jonathan Taylor.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be
Um,
Jonathan Taylor.
it's not going to be a non-quarterback is not going to win that award. It's
Adrian Peterson did.
Yeah, freaking 15 years ago. Social media wasn't as big as it
We
is.
need it again.
No, we don't. It's going to be a quarterback. It's a quarterback award now.
Okay, if
If
that's the
Coop,
case, it's gonna be Matthew Stafford.
fuck that. No, you ain't giving it to a senior citizen that has Devonte Adams and Puka Nakua.
That fucking
It's
senior citizen's balling out.
it's gonna be Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has a way harder schedule.
Oh my god, boo fucking who?
It's gonna be Dak. I mean, because it's not gonna be Baker because he's kind of fallen off these last couple weeks, and Josh Allen hasn't. I mean, I know part of it is his offensive line, but Josh Allen hasn't done much.
Dude,
Like
I
people
watched
are
that
talking,
fucking Thursday night game when you came up to the casino. He was playing like
God, that game.
dog shit.
Yeah, but he was also getting the shit kicked out of him. And then like the week before, people were like, "Oh, he had 6 touchdowns." Yeah, he also had like three
He got
turnovers.
sacked 8 times, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, he got the shit
He's
kicked out
getting
of
more
him.
sacks than fucking Bonnie Blue did.
I don't say that, man. Baylor will track you down and he'll beat your fucking ass. But yeah, like the game against Tampa Bay, yeah, Josh Allen had 6 touchdowns in total, but yeah, 2 interceptions against a Buccaneers defense that really isn't that good.
And gets fucking outplayed by fucking David Mills.
Yep. I know. I love the thing right now with CJ Stroud, where people are bringing up how he tried to big brother Caleb Williams, and now he might be the second best quarterback on his team. What other games happened? So we're talking about week 11, even though game one of week 12 has already happened. Oh God, what have I been saying for the last couple years? How the referees have actually been helping the Eagles win games, not the Chiefs. The Chiefs have been getting fucked by the referees, actually. The freaking Eagles get gifted a win on a bullshit pass interference call by the referees and beat the Detroit Lions. And God, Philadelphia back to back, some of the worst primetime games you'll ever see against the Packers and
It
against.
was a bad call, but Detroit should have played better.
I still think you should track the referees down and beat them up, and beat their families up too. I mean, they tolerate the bullshit. What if the referee's mom is still alive? Punch her in the face for giving birth to that freaking Eagles loving asshole. Anybody that helps the Eagles win a football game is a piece of shit. It's like rooting for the Nazis and Nick Sirianni as Hitler. Uh, I don't give a shit if we lose. I will still talk mad shit on the Eagles until the day I die. And God help them if Dallas wins this week. I am gonna we aren't even gonna review week 12 next week. If Dallas beats the Eagles, I'm Drew's not even gonna be on the show. I'm gonna do an hour just of talking shit about the Eagles.
Just an hour.
That's true. I could probably do a whole live stream. Do yeah, Tom Grossi did that like week long stream for charity. I could do a week long stream of, but like the donations don't go to like any charity. They just go towards my fund to label the Eagles as a terrorist organization.
Just a hate fun.
Yeah. Just, fun for me to fly a banner over games that just says like Jeffrey Lurie is on the Epstein list, something like that. Other games that happened, Chicago and Minnesota. Chicago wins 19-17. JJ McCarthy fucking sucks.
Minnesota, what happened?
I'm not even like trolling. JJ McCarthy fucking sucks, dude.
All right,
He
Trevor,
is.
you got to come to realization by now.
Say he's played in 5 games. He has 8 interceptions, 6 touchdowns, a QBR of 26.5, which the scale starts at 50. So he's about 25 points below average. Yeah, his completion percentage is dog shit. He's only completing 53% of his passes. I'm trying to look see how many fumbles he has because I know he has a few fumbles too. Like JJ McCarthy fucking sucks. Yeah, he has 2 fumbles. So 6-10 touchdown to turnover ratio.
Ew.
Yeah. I think the Vikings should just start Carson Wentz for the rest of the season.
Ain't he on IR?
Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck, Carson Wentz on crutches has got to be better than JJ McCarthy.
Fuck it, they got two running backs. One could throw right.
Yeah. Yeah, put Aaron Jones in at quarterback. Well, if Justin Jefferson was as good as CD Lamb, he'd make it work.
Is Justin Jefferson the best I've seen in the league? Because I don't think so anymore.
No, I don't think he ever was, but he's not even the best wide receiver in his own division. I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown has him beat. And you could say Christian Watson too from the Packers. And Romo Dunze, he's coming. I mean, yeah, when you really think about it, like if you're rating the wide receiver cores in the NFC North, I mean, the Vikings got to be at the bottom.
I'd rather have a wash DJ Moore than them.
Yeah, yeah. G agrees. Ain't that right, G?
That was my best sound to lie, but we'll go with that.
I don't know what dog. I can't memorize your dog's bark. I just know I have to edit it out every podcast.
Right, this motherfucker. I'm going to send this fucking dog to the fucking Chinese restaurant down the street.
I actually like that place. Shut the fuck up. Carolina defeated the Atlanta Falcons in overtime, 30-27. Bryce Young. I'm not apologizing because Bryce Young does this shit all the time. He plays like fucking shit for 5 weeks and then he has one great game. But considering the fact that he could barely throw for 200 yards, the fact that he threw for 448 yards might as well have been 1,000.
Now, here's a question about My Huge Penis Jr.
Yep.
Is he a bust? Or is he busting because his penis?
I don't think he's a bust just because
My Huge Penis is busting in my cousins right now.
I don't think he's a bust just because I don't think there was that high of expectations for him, really, because everyone thought he was going to sit behind Cousins for a while. And then they kind of forced him in. And, the Falcons are just a shit show, dude. Yeah, so I don't know. Michael Penix Jr. is going to be out for the rest of the season. The Falcons are fucked. Their record right now, they're below 500. They're 3-7. Yeah, they're fucked. They ain't going to make the playoffs. The Panthers, on the other hand, they might. And you know what? Knowing how rigged this bullshit league is, I guarantee you the freaking Eagles end up facing the Panthers at some point in the playoffs and just get an easy path through the playoffs. You're just speechless right now. You know I'm right.
No, I'm a Raiders fan. I don't know what playoffs are.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all should have kept Bisaccia. The Jacksonville Jaguars beat the living fuck out of the Chargers. What is going on with
Chargers fucking chargered.
No, chargering is blowing a game. This wasn't even close. What the fuck is going on with the Chargers? They have looked like dog shit these last couple of games. Justin Herbert
get hurt.
I don't know if he got hurt. He was 10 of 18 for 81 yards, and then he also led the team in rushing with 21 yards, all to a grand total of 6 points.
Yeah, that run game is really hurting him right now.
Yeah, it's just all those fucking injuries, dude.
It's really started to catch up with them.
Yeah. Yeah, the Chargers are fucked because, at the beginning of the season, I thought for sure they were going to win the AFC West, and now they might finish third place with the rate they're going. And speaking of the AFC West, Kansas City and Denver, Mo Picks leads the Broncos to victory over the GOAT. That's something he'll tell his grandkids about. The Broncos are just so fucking boring. And the Chiefs, they just haven't gave Mahomes enough help, dude. I know they just look at him and go,
defense is scary, though.
Yeah, I know they just look at Mahomes and go, he's the greatest quarterback ever. He can do anything, but he can't play defense yet. That being said, though, with the way Buffalo's been looking, we'll get into their game. Buffalo is still going to lose to Kansas City in the playoffs.
That's if
Kansas City's going to make.
I'm talking about Buffalo.
Oh, yeah, Buffalo's kind of fucked because New England's running away with that division now. But yeah, no, Buffalo, we already kind of touched on it. They lose to the Houston Texans. And then, remember when the Texans, it looked like their season was done? Now they're 6-5.
With a backup quarterback?
Yeah.
Didn't we see this before?
Probably. I can't remember who.
Did our poor little Vikings fan had to witness this?
Well, almost? No, the Vikings. The Vikings they went 14-3. the the Texans started 0-3. Now they're 6-5. Like, I don't know. I mean, D'Amico Ryans is a good coach. I still think CJ Stroud's a bitch, but the Texans, I mean, it's kind of like you got to respect it. All right, let's get into Week 12 predictions. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Chicago Bears. As much as I fucking hate to give this asshole any credit, and I had like the biggest boner ever when I saw that he got hurt because I was hoping he was going to be out for the season, and then of course it's his non-throwing hand that's not injured. That lucky fucking piece of shit. I hate Aaron Rodgers so much. But I will give him props. He does own the Bears, and it's in Chicago. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Steelers to win, but it'll be really fucking funny.
You sure?
It'd be really fucking funny if they beat him. Yeah, I'm
That
rolling with the
Pittsburgh
Steelers.
defense didn't look good here recently.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I haven't put in my predictions on Sleeper. Let me grab my phone real quick.
So I'm going to predict Chicago to win, and I might sound crazy. I think it's going to be a blowout because that defense, Pittsburgh defense looks horrendous, and Chicago's offense actually been doing pretty good here lately. It's been pretty balanced and solid, and their O line's actually doing a pretty good job. Now they need to figure out how to keep TJ Watt contained. I'm going to give Chicago a blowout win.
You got the Patriots taking on the Bengals. Joe Burrow will not play in this game. He was activated off IR, but he wasn't taken off the injury report in time. So he will not play tomorrow against the Bengals. It will be Joe Flacco. I think this game will be closer than it has any right to be, but I still think the Patriots win. You got the Giants taking on the Lions.
I'm going to pick the Lions. I have this weird fucking feeling as Jameis going to pull some fucking magic.
I doubt it. The Lions are favored by 13 points for a reason.
I'm just going to say the Lions be a safe pick. I won't be surprised.
You got the Packers and the Vikings. Micah Parsons is a fucking bitch, but I do want to see him terrorize JJ McCarthy. I'm going with the
JJ's
Packers.
like one cycle away to get hurt again.
Yeah, for real. I mean, that's what happens when you're 15 years old playing on a field with 30-somethings. God, the lines this week are fucking crazy. We'll talk about that with the next game. You picking the Packers?
Yeah, give me the Packers.
Seattle favored by 13 points against the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. Yeah, Seattle easily.
Yeah, Seattle, no questions asked.
I know Sam Darnold just had a dog shit game, but that was against the Rams. Tennessee is like the inverse of the Rams. Remember when they played in the Super Bowl, the Rams and Titans?
God, that's like a long ass time ago.
1999.
The year I was born.
Same. Kurt Warner, 1 yard short. Look it up if you haven't seen it. It's like one of the craziest final plays in NFL history. 1 yard short of winning the Super Bowl. And you think you guys have it bad? If I was a Titans fan, I would have blown my brains out then.
That is true. At least I'm not a Titans fan.
You got the Colts taking on the Chiefs. You got the best quarterback in the league right now and Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting you to say that. That threw me off.
I was waiting to see if you would catch on to it.
That threw me off.
No, Daniel Jones is actually hurt right now, so he may not. I mean, from what I read, it looks like he's going to play, but It could be Richard time, bitch.
I think they rather give Jonathan Taylor the fucking passing calls.
Yeah, for real. I think the Chiefs are gonna win. The Chiefs are about to go on a run right now. Like, they play the Colts, they play the Cowboys. Um, you got the Texans, Chargers, Titans, and Broncos, and then the Raiders. I mean, these are all winnable games. I think the Chiefs could go on a run right here. They could win the Super Bowl on like a 10-game win streak.
This is not me being a hater. I think Indianapolis is going to win. I think
Stop blazing.
you cannot deny Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, you can. The Steelers did it a couple weeks ago. All right. And then the biggest line of the week, the Ravens, are favored by 13.5 over the Jets, who are now starting Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, Ravens easily, as much as I hate to say it.
Ravens.
This is going to be fun right here. The Cleveland Browns in Shadudu Sanders' first start, taking on the Las Vegas Raiders, and maybe Geno Smith's last start. The Browns, no quarterback making their first ever start for the Browns has ever won their first ever start. Like, they're all 0-1. It would be the most Raiders thing ever for y'all to break that.
Yeah, I'm not
I
excited.
I think quarterbacks making their first start for the Browns are like 0-17, something like that. But I will say, putting Sanders up against Max Crosby in his first game, yeah, that's setting him up to fail.
You know what's funny? I got a
What?
bizarre prediction on this fucking game.
A 2-2 tie?
You know what? That's not actually it's honestly possible.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 0-0 to fourth quarter out of 1 minute. The fucking I'm gonna say the Browns Shadudu fucking drops for the pass. Smacks fucking sacks him, forces a fumble. Malcolm Kiss picks it up and runs for a touchdown. That'd be the only fucking touchdown in the game.
I could see it, honestly. As much as I want to say you're on crack, I could see it. Jacksonville and Arizona in a who gives a fuck bowl. Um, I don't
It's like
know,
a
dude.
battle between two fucking crackheads at QT.
Yeah, like I really just don't give a fuck about the Jags. And the the Cardinals are they're done, dude. They're done. Their season's over. I'm gonna roll with Jacksonville, but it ain't gonna be because of Trevor Lawrence or anybody. It's just because they're fucking dead on arrival, dude. The fuck is that ringtone, dude? I know you don't have an iPhone. You want to be an iPhone user so bad. Just get an iPhone. Um, Next game up, I think Drew's going to pick Jacksonville too. You got the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in Dallas. This game, I think, is going to be a very, very fun game. Probably the matchup of the week. It's very hard to predict who's going to win. It's kind of hard to tell where Dallas is at now because the Raiders' offense is so terrible. We don't know if the Cowboys' defense is good now. They have made pieces with those trades. And then I read today that they cut Kyer Elam, who was their worst corner by far. But it also looks like they're not going to have Trayvon Diggs back either. So, like, you look at the Cowboys and it's like, okay, they, I think, made key acquisitions to stop the running game of the Eagles, which isn't hard to do because Saquon Barkley isn't really having that good of a year. But I just don't know if they can pass coverage, like maintain good pass coverage against the Eagles because Dallas Goddard always kills us. AJ Brown, someday that bitching he's doing is going to work. I tell you what, I said this to Drew and Zach and Trevor the other day. if AJ Brown destroys the Eagles from within by doing this bitching that he's doing, I mean, imagine being such a fucking miserable fuck that you're mad that you won the Super Bowl, dude. Like, just because you're not getting targets or whatever. But if AJ Brown destroys the Eagles from within, I will buy his jersey. Now, I ain't going to buy an Eagles jersey because that's going to burn my skin, but I will buy a Tennessee Titans AJ Brown jersey if he just breaks up the locker room. You know, like if I read a report about a fist fight in the Eagles locker room between like Saquon Barkley and Jalen Carter, oh my God, AJ Brown would be my hero. Um, Cowboys offense, I think, will be very good. You know, the Cowboys offense against the Eagles week one was really, really good. It's just we had a bad case at the drops, dude. And so I'm hoping CeeDee Lamb puts some stickum on his gloves this week, him and George Pickens. But I ain't predicting this because predictions always come back to bite me in the ass. But this is gonna be a great game. Like I think this is the matchup of the week. Eagles Cowboys. And Drew is back. Like I said, dude, you just want to be an iPhone user so bad. You got that iPhone ringtone. Just get an iPhone.
Always fucking ask. Leave me alone.
Get an iPhone.
No.
Why you got that iPhone ringtone then?
It's more so I won't use the fucking my old usual fucking ringtones.
Hey, that's just your fault. What are you doing, step bro? All right. Who you predicting?
The Eagles.
Fuck you. The penisless Falcons taking on the Saints. This is the Timmy matchup. I don't know who the fuck to predict, dude. I really don't care who wins this fucking game, honestly. I'll go with the I'll go with the Saints.
Same.
If you're the Rams, you want the Saints to win bad because the Rams own the Falcons' first round draft pick. Speaking of which, the LA Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Sunday Night Football. This is going to be another game that I think is going to be fantastic, but I just don't see a way where Tampa Bay pulls this out. Not with how bad they've been looking lately. I think the Rams win this one pretty easily.
Yeah, give me the Rams as well.
And then I gotta say this loud and proud now. The Carolina Panthers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. I don't give a fuck how good Bryce Young looked last week. That was against the Falcons, who are dog shit. Sorry, one of my bosses just texted me something really fucking funny. I'll tell you here in a minute. I don't give a fuck how good Bryce Young looked last week. The Falcons are terrible. The 49ers defense is awesome. The 49ers are going to beat the fuck out of the Panthers. And then you got the Broncos, Dolphins, Chargers, and Commanders all on buys this week. But yeah, that's week 12 NFL predictions. Dude, this season's winding down fast already. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're miserable that we're not enjoying the season, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. I just feel like whoever wins the Super Bowl this year, it's just going to be someone I don't like. Maybe that's just because the Eagles won last year and it made me feel like the end of the world was coming. And I don't know if we're going to do an episode next week because, well, we might because I'm off on Tuesday. I don't know what Drew works, but other than Tuesday, I close all week. So yeah, maybe we'll do an episode on Tuesday and we'll do our Thanksgiving predictions then. Drew, anything else going on?
Nothing really. Just, dealing with Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You gonna be cooking at all?
Me? No. It'd be my parents.
Dude, my favorite thing about Thanksgiving is stuffing. and so like we didn't get that big of a turkey this year, and I'm a little disappointed because more the bigger the turkey, the more stuffing you can put in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm a little disappointed. This might be my last Thanksgiving ever.
My favorite part of Thanksgiving dinner is the green bean casserole.
Yeah,
Ew.
yeah, yeah.
God, you're fucking special.
I've only had one good green bean casserole. My stepmom, so my step grandma, I guess, she makes a pretty good one. But other than that, any green bean casserole I've had, I don't like.
My dad makes an amazing one.
My favorite thing that my grandma used to make, well, it was stuffing, but she like put her own little twist on it. I can't remember what she put. She hasn't cooked the last couple of years, but damn, I miss that shit. But now this year I might be helping cook it. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see if I make it to the end of this week, dude. We were so freaking busy at the store today. Like it was insane. Like I was gonna stay and work late to get some projects done, and I was just like, dude, I'm not gonna do this tonight. There's too many people. I can't get any projects done. Such a riveting story that Drew's ignoring me now.
Do what?
You're fucking just giving myself more work. But I tell you one thing I'm gonna be thankful for this year is that the fact that I will get to watch Dak Prescott and Patrick Mahomes at the same time on my TV with Tony Romo on the call. Ugh. Just nutted a little. And how come there's no like former Raiders on broadcast TV? Like it's all Cowboys. Troy Aikman, Tony Romo, Jimmy Johnson. I mean, Jason Garrett. Like
Maurice Jones-Drew still doing it?
who?
Maurice Jones-Drew?
He was a Raider for like what, a year? That doesn't count. I'm talking career Cowboys. Oh wait, I did
Howie
forget
Long.
about. Yeah, I just remembered it. But he also played like 40 years ago. At least like in my lifetime, I've gotten to see Troy Aikman play. I mean, I was like one, but still. Speaking of Troy Aikman, it was his birthday the other day, and God, he's 59 and he's still sexy as fuck. You can't tell me if you were gay, you would not suck Troy Aikman's dick.
No, I will not.
You just wouldn't be a good gay. That you just wouldn't be a good gay then. Because if I was gay, Troy Aikman is one of the. If I was an older gay, Troy Aikman would be one of the guys I'm gay for. This right here. Look at his Instagram page. I'm stalking his Instagram now. Look at that man. That is one beautiful man. All right, you ready to wrap up the podcast?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. If we don't do an episode next week, more than likely we will. Sorry we missed last week, but we're busy. Busy, man. Wish death upon me. There we go. Remix. Have a good night. See you next time. This is going to be such a rush job on this episode.